Welcome to the Netfield Experience. I'm your host, Joey McGinnis. I wanted to jump on tonight. I have, as probably a lot of you don't know, recently my mother passed, and that's been, to put it lightly, one of them life experiences that it's difficult to even talk about it. But I felt like I wanted to just get on here um, and just kind of share my thoughts, some things that were shared with me today. As today was actually my first day going back to work. Again, I said I'm in the education sector, and I've been gone for a while. So I'm back and just want to kind of talk about that again. This is a Netfield experience where I am looking to help parents thrive in their day-to-day lives and balance all that and make an impact on their kids' lives. That being said, I just want to talk about and I got this idea again. I'm not going to claim all the credit. One of my sisters and I were talking uh, during what was an amazing celebration for my mother, and just a lot of the support we got. Much of it was well needed and received, and then some of it was, shall I say, worthy of commenting. So that's what I just want to talk about tonight. Um, if I had to title it, I would say, how to support your friend when they're grieving, and also not get embarrassed or your feelings hurt and saying the wrong things. So that being said, um, I got this from my mentor today, so I don't want to take any of the credit, but I just wanted to share it, and I think it is so applicable to what I went through today, and just in general for those that are out there that have lost a loved one, and that maybe this will help your friends know how to approach you. And the premise of just the concept is the three H's, and I'm gonna break down each H, and I'll kind of dive into what I saw. So the first H and what that person that's grieving, I believe, or me personally, what I needed most was a hug. And I got to school today, said a lot of prayers. I'll record that video. I don't know if I'm gonna share that or not, because I just had a lot going on in my mind. I didn't know what's gonna happen when I got in the building. And as God would do, I came in, I see anybody. So I went to my classroom and I sat down, and I realized, like, I can't just sit here all day. We got teacher work activities and things of that nature. And a very good friend of mine knocked on the door, came in the room, and just said, "Hey, I've been thinking about you." And it was the hug I needed in that moment. I don't even really remember many words beyond that were said. And that meant a lot to start my day. So again, I would say for that person that's grieving, your friend, one of the things that would, again, if you've got that relationship, just a hug. I know I needed that this morning, and I appreciate my good friend for doing that. The other H is hear that person out. I know a lot of times I felt like over the last couple of days, weeks, people were speaking to me and maybe not necessarily listening to what I was saying, and maybe the words and the way I was expressing myself was to let it be known that I just wanted you to listen to me or hear me. I had another coworker today. I won't say her name, and she not only gave me the hug, but she also said, "I'm here to just listen to you. If you want to tell Joey the same story every day, and if that helps you heal, I'm here to listen to you." And that is one of those H's. Just hear the person out. That meant the most to me today. In addition to a lot of other things that people said. Again, this was my first day back in my work setting. So again, just to read, the first H is a hug. I needed that. I know a lot of people that are in the position that I am in, or a loved one that's close to them. Again, the hug means more than you realize. Hear that person out. That's the second H. Third H is, again, I had a couple people that they should have done this one, and the third H is just hush, like be quiet. Like, I didn't want. I know a lot of people don't want this. I don't. My sister get kicked out of this. I don't want to, in the moment, as part of my healing process, hear you expound big word for the day on what happened. Tell me what happened. How do we? You did. I don't need all that. I didn't need you to go through all of that. I was gonna say a different word. I just need you to hush. Like, just be quiet. My sister did an amazing capture of this thought uh, on, I think you did it on Instagram, and just in that moment, and as emotional as this process has been and will be, that oftentimes just close your mouth. Like, you don't have to say anything. You make it worse potentially. How's your dad and what's he doing? And no, be quiet. Follow them H's. Again, I'm gonna review them again. That first one, the hug. I needed that this morning. Said some prayers. I couldn't even remember really what I said, but I was just praying for a lot to go into that environment. And the second H was to just hear me. Again, one particular, I don't really like the word coworker. I mean, they're truly friends. All they're all friends of mine at my where I work, and that she clearly stated, Joy, I'm just here. If you want to tell that same story, I know I keep repeating myself. If you want to tell that same story, I'm here to hear what you have to say. You just keep saying it if that helps you heal. That means a lot. And then the last is hush. You just got to read the person, got to take temperature of the room. You should have seen the look on my face today. And they told you this might not be the moment to grill me on where I've been, what am I gonna do next? And so on that, just be quiet. Um, so for some of you, this may have went over your head, and others, you may have got some. Actually, I would even ask if you have. Now, I don't know, they have to necessarily be H's, but just something that helps people heal in this moment. I personally would appreciate if you drop that in a comment for me, or you can DM me, or however you get in touch with me. It would mean a lot to just know that there are people out there that understand, that want to see you get better, that understand it's a process, that understand there'll be moments, that understand, just because I'm quiet doesn't necessarily mean something's good or bad. You don't have to take my silence and just start berating me. Well, you're not saying anything. What's going on? I just let that person have their moment. And in that, I believe that the person that you're trying to support will appreciate it the most. They'll gain the most from it. Didn't want to belabor. I just had to share that. There was some of what I needed in my own message tonight. So this is not necessarily for, and I hope it's for those that gain something from it. For me, appreciate you listening. Please share this video, like, subscribe, follow me in the Netfield Experience. And again, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.